Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Tuesday, February the 19th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our trading room. It is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. I open the room at around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen and get live on the mic at about 9:05. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. You'll see in this email there is another promo. This is the President's Day promo. It's for 20% off. And you'll see the promo code. It's Holly for Prez for the number 4. Holly for Prez, P-R-E-Z-Z, all in capital letters, but you'll see it in the email. And again, 20% off either the first month of a standard or premium subscription or the entire year of a standard or premium. And again, like all of our promos, if you do take out a subscription today, the 19th, and you decide within 30 days, so by March the 18th, that you'd like to upgrade, say from a standard to premium or from monthly to yearly, we'll honor the promo code. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of things. This is not a lot shaking for me with Holly today. Unfortunately, I didn't take this one. This triggered just before I took my break at noon. But the interesting thing, I almost hate to bring this one up. This is, it's kind of a sketchy, obviously it's a sketchy company, but you know what? We just trade what we see. There was the alert at 344. And it got up to 395. The big deal right now is that a lot of these Bitcoin, blockchain companies that were all the rage last October, there was a little move in Bitcoin, I guess, yesterday and today. And so a lot of these are starting to move. How much longer that's going to last, who knows? But I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. That was a Holly alert right there. And 344, and it did get a high of 396, so definitely on a percentage move. I mean, right now as I'm looking at it, 380, it's a 10% move, so you can't argue with that. Now, let's take a look at some of the things that I did today. SPN, this was an earnings play, and I took this one. Actually, this is a 15-minute. So I guess I did wait the first. No, actually, that's the pre-market right there. Here's the first 15-minute candle. I think I took it just before that candle, just before 9:45. I usually like to wait the first 15 minutes, but this looked pretty interesting. This was just over the whole number, 516, and I traded it out right here. Okay, and now it is still looking kind of alive, but look at it on the daily, and you're probably are going to see why I took this one. To back it out just a little bit. So, okay, come here. There we go. There's today's candle. But just look left. I mean, there's just a ton of room, obviously. And so when I saw this, I said, okay, this is something I'm definitely interested in. Look where it got to, 550, 556 right there. That's a little area of resistance. If it can pop through that, then the next area is about 650. So, remains to be seen if it can do that today, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe it's a continuation earnings play. But this is absolutely the type of pattern that I like. Something that is coming back, a lot of room on the daily. It's an earnings play, and it's just over the whole number. To the 200-day moving average is sufficiently far away. Couple that didn't work. I tried my up. I think this was, let's see, on the daily chart. Yeah, so this was down big the day before and then up big. Chop me out. This is one that I was giving to people over the weekend. A lot of people, and I'm still liking it. Don't get me wrong, but let me just get to the 15-minute. But there were several. These ones weren't as good as actually, even though the market is up today. I saw more on the way down. This one, I think, was triggered right around here, 1934. I know it says here, but that's the last time it made a new low. This one was a good one. The Matador, that's another one that I took. It worked a little bit, and I actually want to see if it can take this out. I shorted this one. I covered for just 3 cents. No big deal. And CBLK, that turned out to be not too bad a trade also. This was just something that I saw over the whole number again, but again, look at the daily chart. It's always, for me, it's always looking at the daily chart and looking at the potential void fill. So you can see that it's taken this out, take this out, and then you have some room up to that 1670 mark. I thought, okay, that's far enough for me. I got in at 1616 and I got out at 1633. I was hoping it might get a little higher. The star of the day is PCG so far. Now, I'm out of this one, but, if you're familiar with what happened to PCG, of course, they were accused of being the, lack of a better word, the perpetrator of those California wildfires last summer and the summer before, and maybe even the summer before. They've, of course, had just been hit hard with lawsuits and threats of, declaring bankruptcy, etc. Anyway, so there's a stock that was down to $6 not that long ago, maybe a month ago. What day is this? That's the 15th. So a little over a month ago, this was a $6 stock. Is now back up to 18. The big news when I saw this in the pre-market, you'll see what I'm looking at here. And somebody asked, this is the pre-market action, that tan area. So I quickly wanted to see, okay, why is this up? And it turns out that Citigroup has put a very aggressive upgrade on it to $33, whether that happens or not. But I think that, of course, is the reason, the main reason why this went up. So I took some here and I sold some here. So anyway, that's what I did today. Not terribly active, but certainly the SPN trade at the beginning kind of made my day because I was able to take a few shares, had a fairly tight stop on it. And what I love about those sort of plays is that it moved very quickly. So turned out to be a nice initial trade for the week for me. So that is about it. I want to bring back the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, and by the way, this week we've got 1,000 companies releasing earnings. I'm surprised. Next week we have about 1,000 also. So we'll still be very, very active in with all these companies that are releasing earnings. So we have another this week and certainly next week too. So should be still exciting. All right. So any questions for me? This is the email address you can use. This is again the link to get into our 100% free trading room. And I open the room at around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And don't forget the promo code there. Should be good probably till 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Okay, Wednesday night. And that'll give you 20% off any subscription that you take. But remember, if you take out a monthly, it's only good for that promo, or the discount is only good for the first month. All right, so I hope to see everybody in the trading room tomorrow. I'll open it around 9 o'clock. Bye-bye.